What's up, boys? Keith with Sports Betting Across America here. Guys, I'm going to break down the Thursday night football game for y'all. I do apologize that I didn't get this out a little sooner. I had a lot going on the last 24 hours or so, but we're going to get into it. I also have a couple free DFS plays for you guys in this video as well that I've already built with some promos on an app. But before we even get started, do me a favor. If you're new here, definitely hit this subscribe button to my channel, guys. I'm going to be dropping content, breaking down a lot of this stuff. We had a horrible week last week on VIP, but we did very well in week one. So we're down about 6-7 units on the season. And really, it was on the back of some injuries. I mean, if Puka Nacua didn't get hurt, guys, on Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football, it could have been like a 20-unit swing easy. So we could have been in the green. But this is a really good time to get on the VIP because I guarantee you we're not going to have 2 bad weeks in a row like that. In fact, I'm so confident in it that I'm giving you guys the opportunity. So what I did with this VIP Saturday pass, I've never had a losing month. We've had plenty of losing weekends. That's going to happen. But last week was a bloodbath. It's kind of like the law of averages here. It's mostly college football. We're going to have some NFL baked in. Definitely a few more unders in some key spots this week. I hate betting on them, but we got to do what we got to do. It's my responsibility to make the VIPs money, all my clients. And most of them have already been through. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a roller coaster ride, but if you look long term, it's a great deal. So, what I'm going to give the offer for you guys today is this VIP Saturday pass. Is this the public view? Yeah. Okay. So, if you click on this, normally I charge $200 and you get all my picks, including tonight. Anything, there's college football tonight, Friday night, anything I set up until Saturday, and then anything I set for Sunday prior to that. Anything that comes out like late, early Sunday morning, that won't be included. But I'm going to include it this week. On top of that, if you type in promo code HILL and you hit apply, it's going to take it 90% off, guys. You could literally get on the VIP this week for $20. And hopefully we're going to have a kick-ass weekend where, the goal is always to make about 40, 50 units a weekend. And as long as we're making half of that, that's great. My goal in the season was positive 250 units. So we got some work to do. Like I said, we're down 7. It looked real good after 1 week, but this is a great way in, guys. Okay. To get all the picks, it'll literally text you on the phone, and then anything I've already said, you can go backlog. So use promo code HILL. I am gonna limit this to 25 y'all new clients. So get in on the VIP, take advantage of that deal I'm giving you, and then let's talk about the game first. Let me know in the comments who you guys think is gonna win this game. I think this could be a pretty good Thursday night game. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm hoping. The NFL literally looked like a preseason week last week. We had like 3 quarterbacks eclipse 250 yards. I mean, it was pretty bad. They had some wind and stuff too. I mean, this is a decent total, but man, after looking at week one, the Bills were involved in a game that went well over this number with the Cardinals. Miami's got some banged up running backs. It looks like Mostert has been ruled out, and then who knows what Devin Achane's going to actually play. Like, your guess is as good as mine. Jeff Wilson Jr., I mean, he's a former Niner. I know the player well. He's a pretty solid running back. But my gut is just telling me this is like the Dolphins kind of got away with one in week one against Jacksonville, probably looking ahead at this game. So I do think they'll show up, but Josh Allen has just had such a good track record against them. He really does just play well against the Dolphins. They've made some upgrades, but I don't know, guys. I'm really leaning taking this right here, the 2.5 points. I think that the money line is probably a solid bet at plus money too, but who knows? Maybe this is a new Dolphins team this year. The weather's not going to be that much of an issue. I forgot to pull that up, but it's actually going to be kind of cool. Not a ton of humidity for Florida. That's pretty good for nighttime game. Where I'm at, it's absolutely been just downpouring since 5 a.m. this morning. I'm like on the edge of that hurricane in southern Tennessee down here. So I would lean this, guys, and I'm also going to start. I've decided I'm going to separate my DFS and against the spread stuff. So the against the spread picks will just naturally be a little cheaper because there's nearly not the upside baked into it. But I'll probably start doing that, and I think I need to because looking right now, I think I've only placed 12 bets in like 2 weeks, and I think we've won 9 of them. So we're doing very well against the spread. So go sign up for the VIP, sub to the channel. I think we covered all that. Let's get into a couple free plays for y'all. So Sleeper Fantasy, if you're not on there yet, there is a link in the description, or you can use promo code SBAA. Most of you guys that know the code by now that follow me. But they do these Wildcard Wednesday promotions, and they're basically like taco discounts, but you can make the argument even better. Like 20% off, that's pretty good, 20 yards here. And then they also have one for Josh Allen. So what we're going to do, like I said, I already built these plays. We're going to take Josh Allen at 1.5 touchdowns to pass for 1.5 passing touchdowns. And then I think Dalton Kincaid is in a bounce back spot here. I did a little research. I looked at some coverage grades over here on PFF, and right now, I mean, it's a one game sample size, guys, so keep that in mind. But right now, I was looking at the coverage grades, and the Dolphins are the second worst. Now they did limit Evan Ingram last week, but I don't know. The way that Buffalo's using Kincaid, I mean, I feel like they need to get this guy going. You can't be letting him just sit on the sidelines. So we need to get him rolling here. Let's pull that play back up. Okay, so it kind of correlates, but it kind of doesn't. 1.5 passing touchdowns. I bet you Kincaid's a good bet for a TD tonight. And then we just threw in the Tyreek Hill discount right here. 78.5 yards, okay? So that's a pretty good play. They do limit you to $10 on these taco-like plays. They call them Wildcard Wednesday plays. So this will be 10 to win 56. That's play number one. And then play number two, we're taking the Josh Allen discount right here, 194 passing yards. This is too big of a number, but I think he'll get to 200. And then we're just following the theme of the NFL in week one. Let's carry it over to week two. A lot of kicker success, a lot of low scoring games. I think this is a pretty solid bet. It would make sense, like, trading field goals, trading touchdowns. Like I said, I do think Allen should hit 200 yards. He's usually pretty good for that, but he doesn't go over 230, 225 very often. So this is what they had available at the time. This was yesterday when I set this. And this is Jason Sanders to get 1.5 field goals, Tyler Bass to get 6.5 kicking points. Field goals count, excuse me, as field goals count as 3 no matter how long they are. So basically what we would need here really is like 4 extra points in a field goal or 2 field goals and an extra point. So feel pretty good about it. And then the Josh Allen discount, of course. And then I'm going to go help you guys build another lineup on Prizepicks. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. And then this is another reason why, I don't know why this is pulled up. What's going on here? Let's minimize that. This is another reason why over here on Winnable, it's important to get on the free plan because, like I said, I built these plays yesterday. I just didn't have time to make a video. I really wanted to make a video about tonight's game, but I just didn't have time. My free plan's absolutely free, guys. I already sent these out yesterday, like probably around this time, actually, 24 hours ago. So there's a lot of advantages to getting information at your fingertips. A lot of times lines will change or they'll simply remove them. When I send a free play out, 50 to 100 guys go and set it immediately. It can move lines. It's kind of crazy, actually. So let's go over to Prizepicks and what I was thinking about doing here. So it's kind of like so we have the Allen to go over 196 or whatever it is to win basically like 200 yards, but then we could do what's called a middle play here. And so we're going to take the less on this side. I told you I think this number is pretty big. Can he get there? It's fucking Josh Allen. Of course he can. But I'm going to trust my gut here and say he does not reach this number. That'd be like almost 250 yards he needs. Now, if you wanted to try to like do the correlation like I like to do, how my VIPs had so much success in the last year into this year, we've one bad week, one good week. It's hard with Allen though to correlate because these numbers are so low. It's not like a Tua Hill where this is like a big number. These are big numbers. It's easy to smash an under on there. I think Tua Waddle would be an interesting under that we could combo with. But like I'm telling you, with Josh Allen, it's really hard to like pick one of just these guys to go under. They're all such low numbers. Keon Coleman could have like one big play and ruin this. So what I would want to do here is just just take this piece from the game, and then I would go down here. So two of my favorite stacks this week. I think this game's probably decent, but one I really like is, let's find him here. I like Dak and Lamb. Anytime Dak Prescott's at home, Him and Lamb are absolutely in play. Now, I know New Orleans played pretty well last week, but that was against the Panthers, guys. This is Dallas at home where they usually play well. So what you could do is lock this in for 5x. But I'm just telling y'all, if you come over here to one of my other partners, to Boom, if you're legal in the state, sign up. You can put your first entry up to $100 for free. Now, I'm going to have a play tomorrow. I'm going to build it's going to be a college football play that I'm going to do one a week for you guys. And anybody who's new that signs up with promo code SBAA, there's a link down in the description. You're going to get your first bet up to $100. If we lose, you're going to get your money back, which is awesome. And then if it hits, it's going to pay 540. So this exact play right here, guys, you're getting better lines on Boom. I didn't actually go and build it yet. I probably should have, but just kind of winging this. And you're going to probably get slightly better lines. Like, it wouldn't shock me if this was 85 or 86 and Dak was a few yards shorter. It could hurt you in this regard because it might be 243. So that would not be good. But the important thing is if you are a $100 unit better, this would pay 500 bucks over here. If you are playing this play on Boom, it would pay $540. So it doesn't sound like much, but over the course of time, if we just pull the calculator out over here, let's say we hit 100 of these guys a year. Let's say we hit 100 of these three pick 5.4 plays times what would that be? 540. That'd be $54,000, right? And that'd be $4,000 extra because 100 times 50 would be or 500 would be 50,000. So you're leaving $4,000 off the table. I mean, say what you will, but $4,000 is $4,000. I mean, if you're winning these often, you hit a couple of those a week, that's 80 extra bucks. I don't know about you guys, but 80 bucks buys me a lot of these monsters I love to drink, and it also would probably fill up my Trail Boss, my Chevy pickup. It would probably fill that up 1.5 times almost. It's kind of crazy. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I'm about to make my against the spread picks for the NFL, and I might just combo NFL and college this week. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I will have another video dropping about that. Peace, guys.